Hello everyone, and I'm alive. I live and I make a video. Look at me. I remember how to do that. So, you might have been wondering, what the hell is he doing? He's been gone for over a month. Was it over a month? I think it's about a month, actually. I haven't looked. So I didn't get sick, I didn't die, I didn't do any of that. My computer did not break either. To be completely honest, remember how I was talking about at the end of the last playthrough, not this one, the previous one, I was mentioning that I had issues with the way things were going because I don't have time. If you think about it, back in the heyday, I was doing on average like 40 to 60 minutes per day, and now I get maybe 90 minutes per week on average. That's a big difference. And I have a hard time getting invested in these playthroughs and even sometimes finding the time. So that kept happening, right? It didn't get better. And basically I got to the end of my patience with it. So I haven't been doing videos because I don't want to. Now, I don't want to stop all of everything. There are some things I still like, namely hanging out with you guys. I've been, at least for those that comment, I've been talking to you people. Well, for everyone, technically, I monologue to all of you, and to those of you that leave comments, I actually talk to, because we have discussions sometimes. It's not always particularly meaningful, but we do talk, and I've been having discussions like this with you guys for like almost 8 years. I started at the end of 2011. It's almost 9. It is 8, almost 9. Damn, it's been a long time that we've been talking. And I do like that. It's just Let's Plays, the format, I'm gonna show you this game, all about it, it's gonna be fun. I can't do that anymore. I don't really have the time to get it to progress, and then interest falls off for me, and probably for you as well. You haven't been telling me that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. It should be, logically. So I still think streaming would be the solution to that. I know not all of you like it. I do remember hearing like, but I don't like it when there's no editing. Honestly, there's no editing right now. I do sound balancing, and that's about it. I don't do much editing at all. I'm just gonna have to figure out sound editing from OBS itself instead of just doing it in post. So yeah, streaming, I was saying. Streaming, mainly because there's less of a commitment to just, I'm playing this game, I'm showing you this game. It's more of just, let's just hang out and play a game. It doesn't matter what game, it's the game we feel like playing at the time. And I just like the idea of not being tied to a game, right? Tied down to, I'm going to play this, and then 2 weeks later I've only played 2 hours of it, or 3, and then I've moved on, right? You just don't get invested when that happens. And then that way I get to hang out with the people that are there live, if you are, or for the rest, just probably watch the video. It's gonna leave a video. I'm gonna get the videos over on the channel. Honestly, actually, I'm gonna see if I can stream directly on YouTube. The point of streaming would be to hang out with you guys. You guys are here, not on Twitch. I do have a Twitch account, but for the purpose of hanging out with you guys, I think it would be better to stream directly on YouTube. Hopefully I figure that one out. I imagine it's not that hard. I imagine I'll figure it out. Like, YouTube is trying to get streaming off the ground, right? So it's gonna, if anything, make it easy and not hard. If they're good at their job, which is debatable. Debatable. So for the foreseeable future, no Let's Plays. I'm not saying I'm never going to again. I still think time is the biggest issue. So my girlfriend and I were like looking to buy a house within the next 1.5 or 2. And then I'm gonna get out of university within the next 1.5 or 2, and hopefully get a better job within that time frame as well. which is not going to have me on call every for 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. All of that would give me more time. What does buying a house have to do with having more time? Honestly, mainly the fact that I can do as much noise as I want at any time of the day. Like, if we're past 10, we're past 10 right now, so I have to talk kind of quietly. I cannot, you know, laugh very loudly or react very loudly in any way, which for streaming is kind of meh. If I'm in the house, I can do whatever. And yeah, I have a girlfriend. She's actually deaf when she doesn't have her earpieces, I think you call them in English. I don't know. But like when she's sleeping, she's completely deaf. I can do as much noise as I want. So I'm looking forward to when everything is right again, right? I'm out of university, better job, no call, my own house. All of that feels like a dream. It's in the future. Until then, probably I'm just gonna be streaming every now and again, hanging out with you guys. This playthrough, probably no surprise to anyone, is dead. I haven't touched this for over a month. I'm out of it. I'm out. The point of streaming is to not get tied down to things you're not really invested into. I'm not. I'm out. I'm over this one. It was fun trying to convert people, but well, okay, you're there now. Not that it matters. Yeah, I'm over this playthrough. Next time, I think for the first stream, maybe more, we'll see, but for the first stream, I think I'll just play something like Gwent. I've been playing Gwent these days. Gwent is just a nice stream game because there's no playthrough to speak of. You're just playing 15-20 minute matches over and over and over and over. So to just make sure the setup is correctly set up, that's going to be a perfect game, and then we'll see. There was the GOG summer sale recently, and I bought a few games that maybe we could try on stream or not. So we'll see. That being said, one of the bad things though, I'm gonna finish the one story. Why did it take so long for me to make a video? I was waiting to have somewhat of a setup for streaming. You would not believe the amount of setbacks I got trying to get just a second screen on my left over here. I do now. Once I start streaming, I can have the comments and OBS over on my left screen, where I can play with them and read them and everything. It's gonna be good for streaming. It's gonna make streaming better. Point is, I was waiting. I did not, for the life of me, expect it to take this long to just have a second screen. It just kind of happened that way. I was missing a wire. You could only get it online, but then delivery was very late because pandemic or something. And then a whole lot of other stuff happened too. It's just the setbacks did not end. Still haven't ended. I'm not quite set up yet, but you know. And you know the bad part about all this? I kind of missed my window. Now I'm reaching midterms, right? For my university, my summer session is reaching midterm right now, so I'm not gonna have time to stream now. Like, if this could have been done 2 weeks ago when I was expecting it to be done, I would have had time to stream. It would have been nice. Just get it rolling a little bit before I have to disappear. No, that's not happening. I'm hoping we get a stream or 2 or maybe 3 in the next couple weeks, and then I think we might have something rolling, because the actual end of the session is going to be end of July. It depends on how heavy the practical homeworks. I don't know how you call the things in English. Jeez, I'm French. Anyway, depends on how heavy the homework is. because the next exams are only going to be at the end of July or the start of August. I'm not sure exactly, somewhere around there. After the midterms, we're going to have some time, assuming I'm not too busy with homework, is what I'm saying. Anyway, I hope, well, I'm sorry for the Let's Plays, honestly. I actually almost quit entirely, and then I couldn't. And then I went for streaming. This is not something I want to give up. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked into sentimental territory, if you could say that. I'm sorry anyway that everything is getting pushed to the side so much, and I hope you get some fun out of the streams, even if you can't catch them live. Honestly, with the pandemic and the fact that I'm always at home, there's a possibility I could stream at a suitable time for you guys. In fact, why don't you just tell me, like, in the comments, if there's a time you'd like me to stream. I don't guarantee that I can, but again, considering the whole pandemic and the fact that I work from home and have university from home, I'm kind of always at home. There's a possibility that I can stream for even European times if I really want to. If I can make the time. So do tell, like, what kind of times. I'll try to. If I can't, hopefully, then again, the videos are going to be fine, hopefully. I hope. And then maybe we get through this arid stretch of no time and get to better times when I have time for recordings and fun playthroughs. Well, I think streaming is going to be fun personally, but I get that Let's Play viewers are not necessarily into streams. Honestly, these days I watch streams way more than Let's Plays. I personally have converted over to streams, but for my viewership anyway. I think I'm starting to ramble a little too much, so I'm going to end the video here. Again, tell me if there's a time you'd like me to stream, or, you know, anything else that crosses your mind about this whole thing. I'd love to hear from you. And see y'all next time I have time? ? Bye.